Yeah, so we are very selective. We only have a small number of people. We have less than half some of the rehabs on the island and in Thailand, and we don't have to be as selective as we are, but we choose to be. It's something I debated in a conference in Malaysia. Actually, perhaps they've only got one shot. It takes a lot of time, finances, money, resources to come to rehab. And they were debating at this time, well, you know, we should treat people, because even if we treat them by their metrics, at least 1 in 5 are getting well. And so I countered with a question which seemed to go against the whole conference, was, okay, I see some logic in your argument, providing they have the resources to do that. Because if they only have enough money for one attempt at rehab, are we denying them their only opportunity at recovery by treating them too early? Because they're not ready and we're treating them, and it's hard, but you know, if they've only got enough resources or time off for one treatment, we need to do our best to make sure they're as ready as they can be before they take that opportunity, because they may not get another. You know, it's that simple. And the second factor, which is really important, I'm not going to say which is more important, but it's the group. If you have, say, 6 people who are ready, willing, hungry, and one person who doesn't really want to be here, sits in the back, I'm not really an alcoholic, I just lost a couple of jobs, you know, I'm 21, I don't want to give up this, you know, I'm too young for this crap. Or people who don't want to be there, who sit in the back, who can't be bothered, it's just such a negative drain on the rest of the community. We don't feel it's fair for them. We feel it is our duty to try and give them the best experience we can, and nothing's foolproof. You can't rule things out, and if you go over the stages of change model, which is often used on addiction, people do change, so their motivations do change, sometimes through treatment, but it is our aim to give the best experience to the most people as possible. And partly we do that by being selective, ruling out people who clearly aren't ready, ruling out people who don't tell us the right message, or perhaps a bit too argumentative before they come about little things like tech time. You know, if you can't sacrifice something for 28 days, how much of a commitment are you really ready to make to change? You know, you need to bring your best self. We can do the best we can, and we have phenomenal results, but what we can't do is make someone do the work or make someone show up. People have to show up and bring their best selves, not their perfect self, sometimes not even their good self, but over the course of 28 days, try their best. And without fail, everyone who tries their best does well. That is without doubt. We do quite a detailed screening process and spend a bit of time with people. Obviously, we can't rule everyone out, and we rely on people to be as honest as they can and give as much information, a clear picture about themselves as they can. But this is vital, because not everyone is suitable for us, and we're not suitable for everyone. You know, I hate to use the word exclusive, but this is quite a niche program for the right people, and we do that through screening as much as we can. If we need to, doing additional psychological assessments or evaluations. We're not a psychiatric facility, we're not a hospital, we're not some of the things, and we need to embrace that as well. We need to play to our strengths and take people who can play to our strengths, and we can play to their strengths.